Patreon member shout out. Don't know one damn thing about me. Keep looking down on me. I am more than you'll ever be. Cut me deep and I won't bleed. Gonna kick me when I'm down. By all means, put me through hell and I'll make you see. I am your worst enemy. Gonna kick me when I'm down. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Veve and OMI update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. So, this is going to be like I said, a recurring thing just called Veve OMI news every day. What are we going to start with? We are going to start with, I guess we'll start with this. The screenshot that I have taken, I'll start with the screenshots, one of which is Coinbase NFT. So this is news that does involve Veve and OMI. Coinbase tweeted out, give a warm welcome to our newest partners, activist Amar Singh and the artists at Rewind Collective. Their mission centers awareness and dialogue on gender and minority imbalances in the art world with a strong focus on championing women and LGBTQA plus communities. Now, why is this important? It's important because we obviously have a multi-year deal with them, and we also were featured in Vanity Fair. They wrote up an amazing piece. So Vanity Fair mentioning us, Coinbase mentioning a partner that we have. So I am 100% positive that we will have and it wasn't just Coinbase, it was Coinbase NFT. So I'm 100% positive that we have at least one type of partnership with Coinbase, whether it be their NFT marketplace or their actual marketplace for OMI. I'm pretty sure we have both, but I digress. That is just my opinion. Speaking of OMI, Aldous Havley, shout out to him, says, get your OMI before it all disappears. Because in January of 2021, the burn was about 627 million. So let me repeat that. In January of 2021, we had burned about 627 million OMI when the price was 0.0004 or something like that. But in January of 2022, when the price is only 0.006, shouldn't have done that. The thumb is not a finger, so I should use those. The burn was 4.4 billion OMI. That is an increase of about 602%, which I thought was pretty epic. Also, speaking of which, we've increased like 10x since last year. Like, again, we had 3 zeros in February of last year. Now we have 2 zeros. So we have gone up quite a lot in 1 year. Will we do that again? I think absolutely. I think we'll definitely do that by mid-year. Something else that has gone on with the Metaverse in general, which I do expect to happen in the Veveverse, is that Earth 2 had gone on and mentioned that they were doing an Easter egg hunt where you have to find Easter eggs in random parts of like the world or videos, and a bunch of my friends actually got that, the top 10. I expect that to happen in the Veveverse. Hey, like kind of like a Where's Waldo? Find this somewhere in the Veveverse, or find a certain item somewhere in the Veveverse. You know how there are invisible items in Pokemon? I could picture there being invisible items in the Veveverse. I digress. So, Cryptocasio Cortez, I love that name, said, quote, these crypto VV people aren't even fans and don't buy Chaosium products, end quote. And then he posts like a link to the Chaosium thing, the one that I told you yesterday where they pulled out, for all NFTs, not just VV. So, Alex G, Reverend Alex G, our favorite Alex man from VV, says, quote, it was just a spectacularly bad statement. Nothing's off the, wait for it, tabletop, end quote. Now, you could just make the argument saying, oh, hey, nothing's off the table. Nothing's off the tabletop. So what is tabletop? Like tabletop gaming. So just because Chaosium pulled off some of their NFTs, that is, which again, any future NFTs, their current NFTs are staying on the platform. And there's no reason to say that if we have tabletop gaming, that we can't use those pieces. They're ours. We can do relatively whatever we want with. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Any tabletop gamings, that also goes into the theory of monopoly. At DesignerCon, you do not know this if you weren't there at DesignerCon, but they had a platform last year. They had like a giant TV, and it was showing all of the drops that we were getting that weekend. It was showing, the Tristan Eaton, it was showing the Luke Chu with the Ghost Bears. It was showing a bunch of everything. And then also at the end of that was the Monopoly Man with his monocle, with his money bag. I felt like Ace Ventura. That, do that, Pascal. Do that, collect $200. Comment down below if you get that reference. Anyway, We did not wind up getting him at DesignerCon, and that makes me think that we are saving the Monopoly Man for when we have some type of board game, some type of tabletop gaming. Which, what are the pieces can be used for? Well, you have the Disney, Disney Plus, or the Disney Golden Moments pieces that kind of look like chess pieces or Monopoly pieces, and then you have the Cthulhu's from Chaosium that look like they could be used as Monopoly pieces. So, again, I digress. Speaking of Alex, when he was talking about how things are spicy, the things that are spicy, there's a lot of conspiracy theories, which I'm all about. I'm all about conspiracy. They're like, am I Alex Jones going to say no? So, one of my favorite ones is trying to figure out what they mean. You know, the 2 out of 4 spicy for the end of this month, which is happening within 2 weeks. We got about, 11 days? That's what they say? Yeah, about 11 days. Unless this year is a leap year, which I don't believe it is. It is not. I was correct. So what can Chiliz mean? What can spicy? It could mean red hot chili peppers, and music NFTs. That would be great. Again, we do have music in the lenticular cards from Disney. It's like, okay, well, they're not opposed to doing it. They said they do it at some point. I would really love it if they took non-fungible wonderfuls. Brandon's like, oh yeah, he's our first artist. That would be amazing. His songs just always slap, and it's just pure gas, pure fire. Anyway. So that would be one, red hot chili peppers being coming in. It's like, oh, that'd be pretty legit. Another thing with the chilies, the spices, could be actual chilies. Oh, hey, chilies, because Taco Bell has come out with NFTs. I think Burger King has come out with NFTs. The restaurant, Chiliz, makes some pretty decent Long Islands. I think that would be pretty fun to get that. Say, hey, let's say they only make 1,000 of them, and you get one, and you get one free meal a year. No, maybe that's not worth it, because if there's only 1,000 of them, that'd be interesting. I don't know. If it's worked into that, where they get, the 8.5%, they get 6%, OMI gets, Veve gets 2.5%. I think that'll work out pretty well, because everyone would be buying and trading. They'd make a lot of money with it. But again, 10,000 people getting, one free meal a year. I don't know how that would work. Anyway, I digress. The other one that I thought of was really cool. A buddy of mine sent me for the is Chiliz, actually CHZ. It's the world's leading blockchain. Fintech power, and it was basically created for sports and entertainment. And I'm showing that right there for those people that are listening. It's just people like a ping pong table, or no, it's a phone. It's a phone. I don't know why I thought it was a ping pong table. But yeah, it's a currency option for blockchain products and services geared towards mainstream consumers. We want to elevate everyday experiences for engagement in entertainment, alternative payment solutions for conventional products, and more. But again, it provides sports and entertainment entities with blockchain-based tools to help them engage and monetize their audience. They have said that we will get some type of sports this year. Sports ball, whatever you want to call it. The NFLPA, I'm not 100% sure what happened with that. I think we do still have that, but because it's with the Players Association and not with the specific teams, and I think that's why they put that on the back burner. But that doesn't mean that we can't get Chiliz and partner with them. I think that would be pretty cool as well. And imagine if we got that, but they were able to say like, oh, we're going to now just invest in OMI and are going to have OMI there. I think that would be pretty great. Again, it's a way to get sports. It's a way to be able to go and actually, if I take a look at there's 21 cents per chili token, and the market cap is where am I? It does not say. So either way, oh yeah, it looks like the market cap is 1.9 billion. So very good for them. That's actually around the same market cap that we have. I think that would be pretty awesome, a pretty boss or baller move if we go and buy somebody else out. Again, Veve is a multi-billion-dollar platform. So in other crypto in general news, which will affect us, we have on Twitter, we are now able to accept tips in Ethereum. When Jack Dorsey was there, he probably would have shot that down, and that's why I think, because he's all about Bitcoin. Like, Bitcoin is his first, his last, his everything. Am I Barry White? I don't know. Comment down below if you believe in that conspiracy. So he believes that Bitcoin is the end-all be-all, which, fair point. Bitcoin is pretty heckin' awesome. But he was not really so big on much anything else. And again, like I said, fair point. But now you have the option to tip in Ethereum. You have the option to tip people on Twitter, in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cash App, Venmo, which I thought was pretty cool. So yeah, moving on. The winning bid in Melania Trump's NFT auction appears to have come from a wallet associated with Melania Trump. I thought that was great that the one of our first ladies was getting into NFTs, but then I'm guessing what happened is that she did not want her NFT to go below, I don't know, $150,000 or whatever. So put in a bet herself, or somebody that works for her put in a bet, saying like, "Oh, I'm going to bid this much," and then she's the one that won it. And the reason why, and again, this is my own conspiracy theory, is because when Paris Hilton, let's see where that article is that I had saved. Yes, Paris Hilton dropped a autobiographical NFT on Origin Story Marketplace, and that made about $1.1 million. So I think Melania did not want to lose out, did not want to be 1/10, of that socialite. So I think that's why they did that. But again, you have major celebrities like Paris Hilton and Melania Trump going, which is again, former first lady getting the NFTs. I just thought it was funny that either she paid for her own or Trump paid for it. It was like 1,800 Solana. Or that somebody on her staff bought it. Which, if you're working on her staff, I don't know how much you actually have. You could afford the 180,000, but I digress. Also, the other thing, like, remember when Warren Buffett, ripe old news of 24 hours ago, had gone on and sold some Visa and MasterCard stock, about $1 billion worth, to invest in that bank that is very, very crypto friendly, that invests a lot in crypto. It's kind of his way of investing in crypto without investing in crypto. Well, Charlie Munger, I suspect they don't actually like each other very much, because not 24 hours after he had said that, Charlie Munger's, his Warren Buffett's longtime business partner, called out the wretched excess in both venture capital and Bitcoin and said cryptocurrencies should be banned. I'm dying. He says, quote, "I wish it had been banned immediately, and I admire the Chinese for banning it," end quote. How backwards do you have to be? And again, I like the fact that a lot of this is becoming news, because that just brings more attention to the crypto space. Okay, well, who are you going to agree with more? Warren Buffett or Charlie Munger? Probably Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett wins that fight every single time. So again, it works out well if people are fighting about it, but then the clear winner is the person that is pro-crypto. Just because, again, for people that, a lot of the older folks that maybe don't know what it is, or that maybe are unsure about it, they say, "Oh, well, Warren Buffett's in, I'm in, I don't care." And again, I suspect that they don't really like each other that much. Going back to Veve and back to their NFTs, something that I did not mention yesterday, but I probably should have, because this is 2 days old by now, so apologies, 2 days old. The Inked Stories, Eve, if you have that physical collectible, or I'm sorry, if you have that digital collectible, you can go to Medium and just type in Ink Stories, Eve Colorized, and this is how you get your physical collectible. Not sure how many there are, but all you have to do is pretty much type in your number, the mint number you have, an email you have, and it'll let you know how to purchase it. You do have to make an account on Mighty Jack's account website, but again, this is like that real world utility that you are getting from these NFTs, so I really enjoy that. I hope that the people that get that are very happy. Speaking of more crypto news in general, Tesla is working on their newest gigafactory in China. They are making another gigafactory in there. They will continue to accept Bitcoin, and it's not like they're taking Bitcoin and they're converting it to money. No, they are taking Bitcoin and they're hodling it, which is absolutely fantastic. Again, I don't know why you would pay for a Tesla in Bitcoin, because I would just rather keep my Bitcoin, but I digress. And the last bit of news is that Ryan Reynolds sees crypto as a huge player. And I bring this up for multiple reasons. One reason is because he's Ryan Reynolds and I love him. And the other is because he is obviously our Deadpool. That might be the role he is most known for. And we have Deadpool on the app, and he's also rumored to be in Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness. I believe I did see a picture of that. Some leaked footage. It was just a picture, it wasn't a scene, but it seems he's in there. He seems to be in a container, like in Spider-Man No Way Home, where, Doctor Strange has these containers for these, like, villains. He's in one of those containers. So I thought that was pretty interesting. OMI is at 0.0060. A lot of people have been saying that, hey, And I actually got a call from one of my best friends yesterday. He's like, hey, listen, there's a lot of FUD on here. You know, what do you think is going on? And I was like, nothing. It's just we're not on exchanges yet. How can we, like that famous line from Friends, Ross and Rachel, and after she reads the book Little Woman, she's like, how can I grow if you don't let me blow? And then there was another humorous anecdote after that. But anyway, when you have people that are worried, again, Cavell Anderson brought up a very good point the other day in his video, saying that some people have PTSD in crypto, where they got rug pulled, or they got scammed, or they bought at the top and then they sold at the bottom. Like even if it's a good project, I don't know why you would sell, you know, and lock in your losses. But some people are like that. Some people, you know, and it's easy to get hysteria in a FUD, FUD form. There's a FUD mob going on, but I'm not scared at all. Like, again, like, we can't expect to grow when we have $3.5 million in volume because we're only on a couple of exchanges. Once we get on exchanges, that will increase exponentially. Like the amount of OMI hodlers will potentiate to such a large amount. I don't know, triple, quadruple, 10x. The volume's going to be insane because, again, companies like BlackRock and a lot of major companies are getting into crypto, and once they find out that OMI is partnered with them, OMI is partnered with Disney, they will not be able to resist. Anyway, that is news for today. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. And everyone check out @HeyDavidDon, @KingMavs Forever on the Twitter, Stand Up Chart and King Mavs on the Veve app, Kobe Collects and OMI Player One over on the YouTube. You got Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Puddin' Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Tabs Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, and Sody Pop Media. And you also got Charles Merkel, Veve Darklink, Cavell Anderson, and Veve Vibes over on the YouTube as well. Powers of X #1 over here. Kobe Collects down here. You got @WetWizardVeve and Gario at 1234CA3 on Twitter. You got DerekBrad.com/pages/Veve-photography and WoundedWarriorProject.org. Other places you should check out. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you guys. Goodbye. Meow, 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 meow.